सर ज्योग्राफी में है क्या? Geography studies anything and everything on earth in terms of location and in terms of relationships. Ukraine का problem ये है, it is because where it is between Russia and the Western Europe somewhere. The location aspect of the political aspects, right? That's what we call as geopolitics. The Greeks consider him as father of geography. What is geography? There are 3-4 ways of studying anything. When I say anything, I mean anything. Let me take example of this table. Okay, example of any table chair you have. The 3 ways of studying it is, number 1, what is it made up of? It's made up of wood. It has iron nails. Okay, it might have some ply, some synthetic fiber on it, some sheet on it. Okay, what is it made up of is one question you can ask. The second question you can ask me is, so how was it made? Okay, who made it? How was it made? Kya process hai? The first one, when I say what is it made up of, it's about its composition. What is it comprising of? Okay? The second is the process by which it was created. A third question you can ask me is, where is it found? And where all this can be found? Table or kahan mil sakta hai? I can have table in the classroom. I can have table in the, probably in our study room. We can have a dining table. We can have a kitchen table. You can go on there. Okay, so anything that you study, okay, anything you study. So one discussion aspect is the composition aspect. Like what is it made up of? The second aspect of study is the process that creates it. Okay, and third aspect is something about its location. Okay, कि कहां पर है? And in the locations there can be patterns. In the location there can, like the pattern is, a table is always in front of you. This is the pattern. Kitchen tables are generally longer tables. ये भी pattern है. Can I make a generalization there? कि all kitchen tables are long tables generally. Okay. Can I make a generalization that if it's a standing counter, the tables are long? एक pattern बना. Pattern means what? Some kind of regularity. Okay. So there is a composition aspect, there is a process aspect, a location aspect, and a fourth aspect of study is its relationship with other things. So how is the table related to a chair? How is the table related to probably the floor? Okay, how is the table related to maybe the wall? Okay, there is a relationship, okay, with other things. With other things. So, all of you, anything that you study has these 4 components. Say, take up example of a plant. Take koi pauda le lo, take a plant. I can study composition, right? The tissues, okay, what are the cells, the chlorophyll, okay, the chloroplast, or whatever it is, the composition of the plant. The process of how it has grown, okay, how it grows, you germinate, it grows, it breeds, photosynthesis, the processes of the plants. The third is, where is it found? Oh, this plant is found in the mountains. This plant is found in the plains. This plant is a tropical plant, right? And the fourth aspect, relationship. How is that plant related to rainfall? How is the plant related to the people who live? How is the plant linked to the soils maybe? Is it okay, all of you? Samajh mein aa raha hai? Online guys? There are 4 aspects studying anything. The pehla aspect hai, this is generally the anatomy or the chemistry part. Okay? Table ka chemistry hoga. A living thing will have anatomy, the tissue, the cell organs, organ systems. The processes are generally physics. The processes are the biological processes. Okay? Anything has a process, the mechanism to it. The process has growth aspects. How does something grow? The think of me as an individual. There's a composition of me, my cells, my tissues, my organs, organ systems. The processes of growth, process of metabolism, processes related to aging, processes of learning. A location aspect, where am I found? I am in India, I am in Delhi. People like me are in maybe X part of the world. And my relationship, how am I related to you? How am I related to the place I live in? How am I related to the house that I live in? Relationship aspects. Geography studies, okay, these two mainly. Ye hai geography. Anything which has a location aspect is geography. Anything which has a relationship aspect is geography. But aap ek cheez batao mujhe, can you study this without knowing anything about this? Is it possible? Can I study location without knowing the process? Can I study relationship without knowing the composition? Is it okay, guys, all of you? Like, so people ask me, sir, geography mein hai kya? Geography studies anything and everything on earth in terms of location and in terms of relationships. आप कुछ भी उठा लो, take up anything on the planet. Give an example. For example, क्या लेना चाहते हो आप? Car. Okay, car का एक composition है. What is it made up of? Steel, aluminium, plastics, engine. There's a process of the car. There's a transmission process. Mechanism है. Ignition aspect है. Electrical aspect है. It's a process going on. Okay. The car has a location. Where was the car made? Okay. Who owns the car? Where is the car parked? And relationship, car and the economy, car and the man driving it, car and maybe climates, okay, car and maybe what type of goods it carries. So geography में ये दो पढ़ाया जाता है. That is why geography studies almost everything in terms of location and in terms of relationships. Is it okay? I mean, this is the simplest way I could have explained. That's why geography mein, will we have industries? Yes. Location pattern of industries and relationship of industries with roads, with minerals, with markets, with labor, with economy. Geography will have agriculture in terms of location, which crop is where, okay, which farming is done where. Jahan par bhi term where aa gaya na, this is geography aspect. It's all about places, locations. It's all about where things are. Okay, uska patterns hoga. Pattern kya hai? That all cold countries, okay, will not have rice. It's a pattern. In the mountain heights, I can't have sugarcane. That's a pattern. The dry, hot areas will have cotton cultivation. That's a pattern. Okay, fisheries are along the rivers or the lakes. That's a pattern. And relationship. How does the crop impact the economy? The crop and the livelihood, the crop and trade, the crops and soil, the crop and the climate. So climate change, what happens to crop? There is a relationship component and there is a location component. Okay, can we have a location aspect of politics? Yes. For example, some carnivores are found in the parliament, right? Okay. वो pattern है, agreed? वो carnivorous भी है. Okay, there are also alien creatures also. Okay, so there's a pattern. Every parliament of the world has some kind of alien species. Got it? So location, relationship of that animal, okay, with the ecosystem, what he does. Okay, so yes, there is a political aspect in geography also. For example, the problem of Kashmir is because of where it is. Okay, वहां से हटा के गुजरात डाल दो, Gujarat will have the same problems. There's a location aspect of the political aspects, right? That's what we call as geopolitics. Ukraine का problem ये है, it is because where it is between, okay, Russia and the Western Europe somewhere. Okay, the reason why US could do what it could do is because of its location. इतना बड़ा country, resources और कोई border dispute नहीं है. इस तरफ ocean, उस तरफ ocean. Okay, south में Mexico की कोई औकात नहीं है. Canada is already cold and they're frozen. Okay, so the reason for the development of US is its location. So there is a political aspect of, there's a geographical aspect of politics also. And relationship. How does politics impact trade? How does politics impact migration patterns? How does politics impact economic growth? A whole lot of range of things there. So, koi bhi cheez ka aisa, there's nothing on the planet that does not have a location aspect and that does not have a relationship aspect. Okay, I hope I've explained geography to you. Okay, so if I crystallize this in some way, I say that geography is the study of Earth as a home of man in terms of the location and relationship of elements and processes on the Earth. So what's geography? Geography is the study of Earth as the home of man, in terms of elements and processes, their location and relationships with other elements of Earth. Okay, what is geography? Geography is the study of Earth as the home of man in terms of the elements, in terms of the processes, okay, put a hyphen dash, their location, and in terms of the relationships with other elements. ये जो statement है, this statement, the first part, study of Earth as the home of man, this was given by a Greek philosopher, Eratosthenes, a Greek philosopher way back in 3rd, 4th century BC. Okay, and some of them consider this man as, okay, the Greeks consider him as father of geography. In fact, this man, he coined the word geography. The word geography, किसने पहले बनाया था? He coined the word geography. The study, ये बहुत important statement है. Study of Earth as the home of man, It's about Earth. Okay, or Earth में whatever we have that makes life possible for man, and not just life. How does man live here? When I say live, what does he do? How does he eat? Where does he live? What type of houses he makes? What type of trade he has? How is his work related to some other people in some other part of the world? So geography is the study of Earth as the home of man. And whatever we study in terms of what? In terms of location and in terms of relationships with each